Hey everyone, Megalomaniac is back, and in honor of the new Overwatch hero coming to Overwatch, I'm going to be ranking all the Overwatch heroes. Rules, this is just my opinion, and I'm not going to be including the new Overwatch hero. I haven't got her yet, and even if I had, it wouldn't be fair to compare her to heroes I played for hours, so I won't be including her to the list. And this is just from my opinion. Now, if you disagree with me, I would actually very like you to tell me how I can improve. If you could do that, I will be very happy. Anyway, let's get onto the list. 25. Zarya. Now, Zarya, I always had a hard time playing. Her shields are good and she gets more power when you attack her, but the problem is I don't really do that much damage, so it's always going to be a pain. Also, most of the time, I can't actually time the shield correctly. 24. Winston. He has the exact same reason as Zarya, but there are some things that gives him an edge. One is his movability and larger shield. Those are very good. His ultimate is very useful, but it isn't going to help me kill anyone soon. 23. Doomfist. Now, Doomfist is too ability based. When I look at other ability based heroes, they at least have something that they can use even without abilities. Doomfist is basically needs all his abilities or he's completely useless. He does have good damage output, but there's not going to be much of all the times I die because he was recharging his abilities. 22. Widowmaker. Now, aiming is really hard, and Widowmaker is kind of always about aiming. The reason why she's above these guys is because her submachine guns does give her an edge, and her poison is very useful. But aside from that, I can't really kill anyone with a headshot. 21. Reinhardt. Reinhardt is a good tank with a large shield and can protect most of your teammates. But considering his range and the chance that he's going to get shot a lot, I can't really put him any higher but here. He does have a good ultimate, but I can barely get that ultimate since I can't hit anyone. 20. Tracer. Now, don't get mad at me. Tracer is good, but I have to get in too close. Every other character that needs to get in close either has good health that I can use to survive with, or at least has a way to get away. Tracer has very little health, and every time I need to get away, there's always going to be at least another person there. 19. Orisa. Orisa is very useful with all her types of abilities. She can be several types of characters, but I'm not going to put her any higher, mainly because it's hard to kill people since it's her weapon that doesn't really do that much damage, and I really suck at aiming, so she'll be here for now. 18. Sombra. Now, Sombra went to my 10th favorite hero to 18th. Now, she's pretty good. She has my favorite highlight of the entire game thanks to her trolling highlight, but aside from that, I can't really use her that well. She has to get in too close to do some massive damage. Her EMP is very useful, but at times I can't really use it because I want to use it at a perfect moment. And since I don't have a mic, I can't really find that perfect moment. Not to mention, it's very hard to actually get that highlight, mainly because she can't really do anything amazing. 17. Pharah. Pharah can do great damage and her ultimate is very useful, but considering the fact that she can fly and her ammunition isn't the fastest, it's going to be hard to kill people from afar. And the reason why I say fly is because the fact that she's based on flying and it's easy to hit her, not to mention it's hard to control flying, moving, and shooting at the same time. 16th. Torbjorn. Torbjorn is one of the most simple heroes in the game, but aside from that, I don't really find any use for him. Most of the kills I get is thanks to the turns, and those are mainly from assists. His river gun is good, but I can't really get any height, so I'll put him here for now. 15. Ana. Ana's very useful. She was the first sniper I thought I could be using very well. Her sleep darts can stun the enemy and bio grenade is really helpful. But it's hard to heal people when they're always moving, not to mention she doesn't have self-healing that much, so I'll put her here for now. 14. Lucio. Lucio is very good for mobility and healing your entire team, but his damage output is very useless and his ultimate is also useful, but if the enemy has high damage output, it's basically countered. 13. Roadhog. Roadhog is very good. His healing is very strong. His hook is also good. But unfortunately, they removed the one shot, so I can't really put him any higher. If they kept the one shot, I would be happy, but also sad since I'll be one shot a lot. Anyway, I'll put him here for now because it feels right. Number 12. Hanzo. Hanzo has went to my second favorite hero to my 12. How did that happen? Well, one is the fact that it's hard to hit people. Also, the scatter arrow doesn't really work all the time. Even in close areas, I could barely kill anyone. Even though he's a hero I got my first play of the game with, I'll just put him here for now. 11. Genji. One smaller brother after the other, we have Genji. He's very mobile and that's why I like him. His ultimate is cool and he has a cool character. But his damage output is not very good for me since it relies on good hits also to always be jumping, so it's hard to aim most of the time. Number 10. Reaper. He does some of the greatest damage in the game, and I like that. Even though he has to get in close to do it, I can still work with it. His ultimate is very powerful, and his mist form is very useful to get away from enemies. But once again, he has lack of range, so yeah. Number 9. McCree. Basically Reaper but with better range and a rapid fire. The rapid fire does take a while to reload, but his barrel roll and stun grenade is very useful. His high noon is very versatile, but considering the fact that the high noon can get counter and needs to see your enemies, it's not going to be useful anytime soon. Number 8. My favorite tank is Diva. She's very cool and I like her character. She has rockets now and that's cool. But considering the fact that she is easy to hit and takes up several damage, she's not gonna be in the top 5. But she is still very useful. Number 7. Symmetra. Symmetra is smaller and can auto-aim. It's very useful. Her turns aren't very good for me for some reason, but her shield generator and teleporter is very good. I'll put her here for now, but hopefully she can improve in the future. Number 6. Bastion. Bastion has the most damage output and that's very useful. His self-healing is also useful, but now it's limited, but it's still very good. Not to mention, he is one of the most good heroes to wipe an entire team with good precision. Number 5. Zenyatta. Zenyatta is very useful. Probably the best offense support in the game. He can heal and damage enemies at the same time. Not to mention, his ultimate is very useful in stopping other ultimates. More useful than Lucio's. Number 4. Mei. Now, you're going to get mad at me, but I will put Mei at number 4. I am not that type of person to wall out my own team. I want to win. But the walls is very useful to get away. Her ice block is useful and freezing your enemy is very useful. And that's why she's going to be number 4. Number 3. Mercy. Mercy is the best support in my opinion. She can heal your teammates and thanks to her new ability, she's more DPS. Thanks to the single revive, you can finally revive one teammate without having to use your ult. And her ult is pretty good even though people really hate it. Number 2. Soldier 76. He's basically just a normal FPS character, and that's what makes him high on the list. He's simple, and that's why he's on the list so high. I can use him very well, and his ultimate is very useful. He's gonna be one of the most easiest characters, and that's why he's gonna be on the list. Number one. Number one is still Junkrat. Junkrat has some of the best damage output, and thanks to his new buff with the mines, I'm even more unstoppable. Junkrat will never wear off. Maybe the new hero might beat him, but for now, I'm happy to say Junkrat's still my number one favorite hero. Thank you for watching. Comment down what's your favorite hero. Also, give me advice on how to use some of the heroes. I'll be very appreciative of it.